All right, this is a really interesting story. This company, BYD, is making incredibly cheap, sexy cars that I probably wouldn't put my family in yet because of safety concerns. The last thing Chinese producers are interested in is safety. The number one thing they're interested in is cost, and number two and number three are cost. So do not trust any Chinese product for anything that requires a lot of safety. I would have red flags up. They have a different view of this culturally, and in business, it's kind of like, that would be like trusting people in the 60s and 70s in the US when they're making like, or maybe the 50s and 60s in the US when they're giving you advice on cigarettes and baby formula. Like,
okay, so can I fill in some gaps here?
Please, because I saw this video and I'm like, is this real or CGI? I sent it to junior producer Oliver, and I was like, get on this. Just, I'm busy. I don't know if this is true or not. And I think we found out that this is actually true. Okay, so mostly true. Nearly all true. There's many facts in there, Jason. You can't, it's not a blanket statement. So here's what we found out. First of all, yes, BYD owns a lot of boats. They own 6 currently with a total capacity of 45,600 or 7,600 cars per on average. They are adding 2 more to bring their fleet up to 8, and those will have an average capacity of 8,100. So yes, BYD owns its own fleet. Yes, they are large. Yes, they are going around the world. Now, is BYD exporting in volume to Brazil? Yes, they actually exported quite a lot of cars in, I believe it was June, because the EV tariffs for imported vehicles were going to rise the next month. So they shipped a lot of cars there. Is BYD not making cars in Brazil? Not anymore. This is now wrong, because BYD's Brazil factory, as of, I believe, early July, has put out their first, quote, BYD Dolphin Mini. So they are now also building cars domestically inside the Brazilian market. Now, one more claim. What about the cars driving themselves off? Are they all self-driving cars? I could find no corroborating information for that particular claim anywhere. So I do not know if they are self-driving off the cars, but yes to the Navy, yes to the exports, no to the Brazil can't make them, and unknown on the self-driving. There you go, Jason. Pull up the Yangwang U8. This is, or the Yangwang U9. Yangwang U9. This is like the craziest thing they produce. They're trying to get into the supercar space, which is essentially when, you're in like the top of the line Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, $1 million supercar race. And this is their EV version, which looks like a Corvette.
That kind of ran into a Tesla Model S and then has a McLaren wing on the back.
Basically, yeah. And so, they're playing to win.